Right on. Big Bam Boom, 1984. Hey, everybody. Looks like welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. Pre-recorded episode this morning, just polishing up on my Hall & Oates trivia. Let's get into it today. We're going to go into the upholstery center. We're right now in my office, so we're going to go over and look at some really cool upholstery. Last week, we took a look at Coach 1371, the next coach to be completed at Marathon, and we're going to go take a look at the upholstery that's going into that coach. So let's boogie on down the block here and take a look. Let's go this way, John. One of the things I wanted to do is I wanted to walk in here, show you Pete's office, Head of Marketing Pete Sutton. Take a look at all this stuff. This is what it takes to do the calendar, you guys. All of this Christmas stuff is for next year's calendar, the 2024 December shoot. They are literally have to compile all of the stuff for the decor right now, because this is when Christmas stuff is available, of course. And so what they're doing is they're cataloging it all. They put it away and they'll pull it out in the middle of next year for the next calendar. All right, let's go this way, John. We're going to look at some upholstery today, and I love walking these halls, so let's walk this way. I love walking these halls and taking a look at all of the photos, and as you guys know, these photos are designed to help people who come into Marathon to make custom decisions from paint to interior, and we are going to walk right now into the Sofa Palace. All right. I was in here earlier, and the reason I wanted to come into the Sofa Palace first is because we are going to go down and look at the sofa that's moving into 1371. So take a look at this. This is really nice. Last week we looked at the pilot seat for 1371 in that really nice brown. How about that? It's like a taupish gray. I'm not sure what coach that's for, you guys, but isn't that pretty? Real clean, no logos, just a real clean, all one color, and it's just beautifully done. I'm a big fan of that. I'm not sure what coach that goes into, though. Real nice, though. Watch this ladder here, John. And here's some door panels, as you can see. One of the things I want to show you about these door panels, you guys, is wrapping this leather around such a contoured, what do you call this, John? Radius. Getting upholstery properly done around a radius is real difficult, and to get it, see that? Look how clean that is. And that's what you want, is a real clean finish. Our staff in our upholstery shop, very talented. It's not an easy thing to do. Okay, so we're going to go over to the upholstery center. We're going to walk through the building because I wanted to show you that sofa, and that's why we started in the Sofa Palace, because that's where the sofa was made. And we're going to walk, you know what, let's go this way, John. We'll go back through this way. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Today is a pre-recorded episode because I am traveling today, and this is episode 299. We're going to have a big episode for our 300th down in the desert. So, and from here you can oversee the production floor, which there's a lot going on down there. I believe it's right before lunchtime, so you can see there's a lot going on. All right. And these are actually ceiling panels, John, for 1363. It's a really nice fabric that was done in the upholstery shop. And so we're going to go in there. Let's see if I can peek in here. Yeah, let's move our way through here, in through the design suite as we walk through. Let's see what they're working on. Some really nice artwork that is going to go up in somebody's coach. Probably something that Alan is working on. All right, so here we are in the upholstery shop. And as you can see, there's a lot going on in here, but we're going to make our way this way, and I'm going to show you this sofa. There's a couple of things I want to show you, but I saw this after we shot the episode with 71. Take a look at this. So this sofa was done where we just came from, over in the palace, and then they bring it over here to be, basically what they do is they get the forklift and they bring it on down. But it's got the protective covering on it, and I'm going to take it off so you can see, because you've already seen that beautiful seat in the cockpit, but take a look at that. So you got the brown leather, and you've got brown leather on the backing, but you've got reveal backs. Look at this, isn't that nice? You've got a really nice reveal back. Now reveal backs can be swapped out and changed very easily, but that's really a nice touch. I love this leather. That's one of the things about seating options at Marathon is they're pretty much endless, and we do them all in-house, and you can basically choose what you want when you are building a coach. Gosh, it's such a really pretty leather. You know, we don't stop enough to take a look at our upholstery sometimes, but it's just such a nice addition to all the fit and finish that goes into a Marathon coach. And this is going into 1371. All right. Don't want to forget this guy. Let's head this way, John. This one is too. Hey, good cow. Good call. Good call. Let's take a look. Take a look at this recliner, you guys. Now, we saw the pilot seat. Just finished this morning? All right. We saw the pilot seat last week. We just saw the sofa. Here is 1371's recliner. And being an X3, you know it only gets one recliner because that co-pilot seat spins around and becomes part of your salon area. Take a look at that. How pretty is that? Same leather that we saw in the pilot seat. Same leather, same brown that we saw in the sofa. And then, of course, it's got the embossed leather. Very, very nice. Very nice. And that is a huge feather in our cap here at Marathon to be able to do this all in-house. I mean, look at this. Let me see if I can spin this around for you, John. Take a look at that right there, you guys. This is a pilot seat. It's got the Marathon logo, of course, as you see, embroidered into the headrest. And it's got the embossed pebbled stone leather. Isn't that pretty? But having an upholstery shop in our building is one of the, it's just like having the paint shop here. Everything is in one building, so it doesn't have to leave. And it's not just great for new coaches, but for remodels. It's all done right here. Let's go down here. Let's go down here. Looks like Kay's working on something here too. Okay, this is something pretty cool to take a look at. This is an entry door, and this entry door is here to be wrapped in leather. And as you can see, that leather's being cut out and marked. So a lot of work that goes into these coaches. All right, let's head this way. Oh, right on. Oh, and there's 1371 door panel. Take a look at that. What we just saw over there, Here is the finished product of 1371's door panel.
Want to turn it over?
Yeah, can we flip it?
Yeah, Dad would love to show off his work.
Thanks, you guys. Oh my goodness. That's beautiful. Right on, Doug. Here's the thing, you guys. I just said it a few minutes ago. We don't want to overlook the attention to detail that goes into a piece like this. Look at this beveled edge right here. And wrapping it, what's a piece like this take time-wise, Doug?
That's about a 6-hour thing.
About 6 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Look how pretty that is.
That's a fine bovine there.
Oh boy, man. Thank you for letting us see that. That's what it's all about right there. The fit and finish of a marathon, second to none. And that's a piece right there that illustrates it perfectly. When you look at the details of a coach, and you, John, watch this piece right here. When you look at the details of a coach, everything is an accumulative factor. And what I mean by that is when you walk into a coach, you notice the fit and finish of the cabinetry, of all of the appliance, of the floor, of the ceiling, of the lighting, of the audio visual. And where you spend a lot of time is the upholstery. And so having the resources of having that in-house is just huge for us as a company. Now, those seats that we just looked at, here's what they started as. These are actual Prevost seats that get shipped to us. And what we do is we strip them down, we add more padding, we add the massage elements to them. Pardon the dust on a few of these, but basically they come as a standard Prevost seat that you would see in like a tour bus or a Greyhound. And we make them into a luxury seat for the cockpit. Fantastic. Hey, it's almost Christmas time. Let's go take a look. Oh yeah, I want to show you this crate. Take a look at this crate. What's up, Danny?
What's going on, guys?
Danny, generator in here?
Yes, sir.
So this is one of the things that I was looking at last week. And we showed the generator on last week's show. Thank you, Danny. Take a look in here, you guys. How much care it takes to ship a generator. I mean, this is like, there's a lot of work just in the packaging of this generator. And this is how we receive them. And if they come in and need to be shipped out, this is how we ship them out also. But this is just another attention to detail that you don't see because it's not in the finished product of the coach. But there's a lot of things that happen before a coach is even delivered from Prevost, before the shell even gets here. There's things like our shipping receiving department receiving these PowerTech 20 kW generators that go in every marathon. And this is really cool to see. And I saw this right before Thanksgiving, so I wanted to make sure we got in here and got to take a look. Yeah, very cool. All right. Let's go this way, John, and we can end it over here. We'll go back through the hallway and head towards our service department. Of course, this whole wall right here, behind this whole wall, is our parts department. You guys have seen that on Marathon Mondays. But here we are in our service department. And, you know, it being a Monday, there's a ton going on. So we're gonna let it roll. We're gonna let it roll. Let's head outside here and finish up. Ah, yes. A background of everything from new coaches to pre-owns to coaches all the way back to the 90s. I love seeing it. Anyway, everybody, thanks for hanging out on episode 299, our pre-recorded episode. I am traveling today, but that means I'm available by email. malw@marathoncoach.com. Reach out to me, you guys. Let me know what's going on. If you have comments, questions, show ideas, if you've got ideas for getting into a marathon, I'd love to help you. I am a salesman here at Marathon. That's my paramount job here, but also one of the jobs that I truly love doing and value is every Monday bringing you these episodes to help you decide, why would you choose Marathon? Why would you want to get into a marathon? If you had that decision to choose a brand, why would you choose Marathon? And I think 299 episodes now of Marathon Mondays really helps you guys out there, whether you're a current owner, you want to be an owner in the future, aspiring owner if you will, or you're a previous owner who owned a marathon and you want to get back into a marathon. I think this show is exactly, it fits, it checks that box of helping you make that decision. So thanks to all of you for supporting the show, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, or we're emailing this show to you, which we do that a lot. Yeah, thanks again for everybody hanging out with me. Be yourself and do good things. I'm gonna get out of here, and we will see you next week with our 300th episode live from the desert. We will be live down in Indio at Motor Coach Country Club, Desert Shores, or Outdoor Resorts Indio. Take care, everybody.